Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Yance. I'm going to show you real quick the setup for the Rotational Kinematics lab if you're going to be working on that tomorrow. So, the back of the room, I've got this pulley rigged up to this board, which is hanging off the side of this cabinet, very high tech here, and goes down to this mass that is hanging on the end of the string with this piece of cardboard here. I'll talk about what that's for. And then there is a motion detector here attached to a Bluetooth Passco Airlink, which is connected to the computer here. I did get all of the Capstone software updated, so everything will be good there. We'll get to that in a second though. So how you're gonna do this, it's gonna be very difficult for me to do this one-handed, so I'm gonna just put this here and hopefully you can see everything that I'm doing. So I can pull the mass up here, all right? And you want to get this so that the cardboard is kind of flat like that. And then make sure that the mass is lined up with the motion detector. So it's coming down right on top, we're good there. And then I'm just going to pull that mass up. Now I want to make sure that when I drop the mass, it doesn't hit the motion detector. So I'm going to let it go down to kind of right there. And I'm just going to hold the string on the table at about that spot. So I'm just going to keep one hand on the string at that location so that this thing doesn't ram into the motion detector. So then I'm going to pull that up to the top. And then I'm going to start recording on Capstone. So you hear the clicks happening. And then all I'm going to do is release the mass. So release the mass and it stops. All right. So then I'm going to come over here to the Capstone software. All right. And I've got this whole mess of data here. Now most of this is nonsense. All right. Now if you notice, I've got a velocity versus time graph. All right. Most of this is nonsense except for that nice little trend right there. That nice little trend is what we're looking for because we right now are trying to experimentally determine the acceleration due to gravity. This right here is what's going to allow us to do that. All right. So a quick refresher for those who have not used Capstone. I'm going to select this tool right here, which is going to allow me to select some data points. So I can drag this box over, and then I can just resize this box to get all the data I want, which is going to be that data here. And then I can come over here and I can select this button, and I want to hit a linear trend. So I want to make sure that that's check marked, and then close out of that tool. And then if I come back over here, it's going to give me a linear trend for the points that I've selected here. And as you can see, the linear trend gives me a slope of negative 8.1. We know that the slope of a velocity versus time graph is acceleration. So that would be my experimental acceleration for that trial. You're going to want to do multiple trials of this just to make sure you get a good value. But then once you have that value, you'll be able to plug that into your rotational kinematics equations and calculate all the things that are asked for in the lab. All right. If you guys have any questions on this, please let me know. I'm going to be kind of unavailable during class time tomorrow, but you can always shoot me an email, hit me up on Remind, anything like that. All right. Have a good day tomorrow, guys. See ya.